How's it going, everyone, and hope you're doing well. Welcome to this boot review and unboxing video of the Adidas Copa Gloros 2s. These are in a very simple colorway, the normal black and red as a secondary color, and we're just going to be reviewing the sizing for these football boots and also the sole plate in terms of the plastic studs, just to help you out, especially if you're watching this for the first time and you haven't seen any of our reviews of the previous Copa Gloro 2s. Just going to help you out and see if these boots are for you or whether you should go for a different Adidas Copa boot, such as the Icons, Copa Pure 1 or 2s, which is also available on our channel as well. We've done 4 reviews on those in the Elites, Pros, and also the Liga tiers, and also Club as well. So make sure to check out on our channel all the reviews of the levels of the different Copa levels, and you can see also for those alternatives. So as you know, with the Copa Gloro 2s, there's a lot of space in the midfoot due to the tongue of the boots itself. So it's very easy for you to put your foot into the football boots. It's very stretchy material as well, so you can easily put your feet in. So in terms of sizing, these are more targeted for wide and very wide feet players. Usually going true to size, your usual Adidas footwear sizing for these will be just fine. It'll give you a nice snug and tight fit in the toe box area and also midfoot once you've done up the tongue. Again, you can also cut out the tongue as well if you prefer to have a more modern look in terms of the football boots. So it just comes down to your own personal preference of the design. If you don't like it, just cut it off. If you like the old school look, which I'm sure people are buying this for, if they can't afford the Predator FT versions, the Elites, and pay 220, 30 euros or pounds, you can pay for these, which is around roughly at the moment 80 to 90 euros or pounds, and maybe even cheaper for the older colorways, so do have a look for those. So yeah, with the tongue on, just go true to size if you have wide or very wide feet. If you have very wide feet and it feels too snug, then just go half size up for these and it should be just fine. It doesn't need to be altered. Half size up for very wide feet will do it. You don't need to go one full size up. Now for narrow to normal feet types, because they run so wide in the midfoot and toe box, we recommend going anywhere from half to one size down for narrow feet and then a half size down for normal feet types. Now if you're in the Adidas store or in a football boot store that sell these football boots, make sure to try on different sizing, as it really helps out, finding out the right sizing for you in terms of your own personal comfort. Some people like to have it really snug and tight fitting, whereas others like to have a bit more space in terms of movement and air movement in the shoes when wearing the boots themselves. So it just comes down to your own personal preference and what you prefer. Again, for narrow feet, half to one size down, and for normal feet types, just half size down would be fine. The sole plate is really nice. It's just circle plastic studs throughout the sole. So it's got one in the middle or the center to give you that kind of stability, and also lockdown when you're moving around with the boots itself. So really comfortable, really reliable pair of foot boots. Upper on the material is really nice and soft. It's got that kind of leather-like feel, whether it is a premium leather or is maybe just an alternative like synthetic-like leather feel. It's really soft, very nice for touch and shooting, passing when you wear the boots, and you'll understand what we mean when you do buy yourself a pair of these. So in that end, in terms of comfort, feel for the ball, it's really good and reliable. Especially if you like that kind of old school football boots vibes, then these boots are definitely for you, and we highly recommend it in that end. Yeah, shooting, passing as well feels great, and the overall material will soften up even more after a few days of use. As always, when you use it on FG or AG pitches like 3G, 4G on the artificial grass, make sure to use them out of the box 1 to 2 weeks, minimum of a week, as we always recommend, doing your own little training or playing around with friends before you take them into team training or matches, just so the materials are soften up even more and you're used to the boots itself, so that you reduce any chance of little niggles or injuries. And also the fact with performance, it does help out in terms of the small details of performance as well, as you're used to the boots. But all in all, a very reliable pair of foot boots. The only small issue at the moment we've had for 2 months is there is light minor shows of wear and tear of the boots. So there are, you can see some smudges, especially on the toe box area. We don't know if it will rip after half a year or a year, but we will update you soon in a couple months time. But at the moment there's no major issues, just some minor little shows of the boots being worn. Apart from that, for its price, 80 to 90 euros or pounds at the moment, it's a very good alternative to what Adidas are offering in the elite ends or pro ends. So make sure to check them out on the Adidas website. Again, always make sure to leave a comment down below if you have a pair of these in terms of what you think, even if you have it in SG editions, people that are making a decision, especially if they're watching this right now or in the future, to see if these boots are for them or if they should get another pair to, that is more beneficial or more better fit for them. But yeah, thanks again for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave it a like and to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time for another unboxing and review in the near future. All the very best and take care.